Tonight, we uncover 3 intense crime stories that gripped communities. A fugitive sex offender evading capture for years, a violent police shootout in a Colorado convenience store, and a Dallas officer wounded in a high-stakes chase. These cases reveal shocking details of danger, resilience, and justice. Corey Allen Olson, a fugitive sex offender on Detroit's most wanted list since 2018, was captured in Burien, Washington.
There you go. You turn around, put your hands on the car for him. You're under arrest. Yeah, we're going to put Jason Northtown up first.
Olson had been using stolen identities, including that of a McDonald's employee, to evade authorities while working temp jobs. Kansas officials discovered his fraud after questioning the real victim about unpaid taxes, which triggered the investigation. Detective Riley Michaelbus, who led the case, faced challenges uncovering Olson's true identity.
So northbound then first.
After extensive research through addresses and records, Olson was spotted heading to work in Burien.
Hey, what? T-shirt.
Despite attempting to flee, he was caught shortly after. Fingerprints confirmed his identity, which Olson refused to admit. Olson's criminal history includes sexually assaulting a teenage girl, evading arrest by injuring a deputy in a car crash, and fleeing Detroit in 2017 after being charged with assaulting a person with special needs. Detectives report that Olson often frequented Issaquah, Seattle, Puyallup, and Olympia, posing as a wealthy investor or military man. He also used social media aliases like Kadabug and Kadabug.
Okay.
Roll over just a second here.
Sometimes targeting minors on Snapchat. Authorities believe Olson may have more victims and urge anyone with information to come forward. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office released body cam footage of a police shootout inside a Castle Rock 7-Eleven after Kyle Williamson, 33, crashed his truck into the store during a police chase. On October 11, 2023, Williamson led officers on a pursuit that began in Thornton and ended inside the 7-Eleven.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Good!
The body cam video shows deputies ordering Williamson to drop his weapon, but he ignored the commands and fired at police. Deputies returned fire, hitting Williamson multiple times, but he survived. No officers were injured. Surveillance footage also shows Williamson crashing his Chevy Silverado through the store's front windows, narrowly missing a customer. Williamson, who was on parole at the time, had previously been convicted in 2011 for attempted sexual assault and child abuse, causing serious bodily injury.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! 305 Adams, shots fired! Shots fired!
He was released on parole in 2022. The incident began when Thornton police tried to stop Williamson for fraudulent tags, leading to an hours-long chase. During the pursuit, Williamson shot at officers several times. His wife, Hannah Woolard, who was in the truck, pleaded guilty to being an accessory to the crime and was sentenced to 3 years in community corrections. The Dallas Police Department released details after Officer Tyler Morris was shot during a chase last Thursday. Undercover officers were following a blue Camaro involved in reckless driving when the driver, 17-year-old Jahart Nickelberry, fired at their unmarked car. One round struck Morris in the hip through the driver's door. The Camaro was later spotted on East Boulevard, sparking a 10-minute chase involving police helicopters and the Dallas County Sheriff's Office. The chase ended on Chesterfield, where 3 suspects fled on foot. 2 teenagers, including Nickelberry, were arrested. Nickelberry faces charges of aggravated assault and is known to be a gang member. A 15-year-old girl was charged with evading arrest, while police are still searching for a 3rd teenage suspect seen fleeing with a gun. 3 weapons were recovered, 1 stolen from Shreveport, Louisiana. The Camaro was linked to an aggravated robbery hours earlier, where Nickelberry and another suspect fired at a vehicle during a vape pen sale, causing the victim to crash. Property stolen from that robbery was found inside the Camaro.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground! Stop this truck! Get on the ground!
Officer Morris remains in stable condition after surgeries for a broken hip and is expected to recover. Dallas Police Chief Eddie Garcia praised the officers, stating their actions likely prevented more violent crimes that night.